that come to y'all city who don't check in and say, hey y'all, I'm in Academy. They wouldn't let me buy my mace. I went to Academy first to try to buy the mace. Cause I know I'm going to 5th Ward. And I know this gonna be a war, cause don't know who disrespect Rap-A-Lot records and mob cars show up in 5th Ward after disrespecting Pimp C. I said George Floyd. I said Rap-A-Lot. I said Jay Prince. Tell you what happened today, boys and girls. I don't know James Prince on the nickel. All I know is, don't know run Houston. The sheriff do. Harris County Sheriff run the, not the chief of police. Harris County Sheriff run this. And if sheriff didn't tell me I gotta check in, can't now make me check in, and sheriff ain't said it. Sheriff ain't gave me no stipulation. So why would I check in with a weenie your mama? Put up 30 deep, and all they want to do was to plead with me to apologize to James Prince. James Prince, your mama. Your mama. Do you hear me, James Senior? You sent hit squad. Y'all had a chance to get me. Honeycomb Brazy. I told y'all I was in the city. Told you I was in the bitty. I told you I was in your city. I told you I was in your city. I've been showing you my exits, my location. Who does this?
Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're a fan of Charleston White. Charleston White, he said what he said. And now, everything that he's about to do after everything transpired, he about to get the feds involved. And you know the feds got a 99% conviction rate. Everything that Jay Prince Jr. and Jay Prince Sr. been doing over these years, it's finna catch up with them. Everybody know you cannot go out there and try to send nobody to do nothing like that on Charleston White and then try to blame it on Charleston White and say he was shooting. Whole time, they end up saying they got the footage from inside the car, they got the footage from outside the car, and they got the footage from the dude who was standing next to the person who was shooting. I don't think a lot of people allowed that, and I don't think a lot of people like that.
You know, the conflict between Charleston White and Jay Prince Jr. has developed over several years, but it has intensified after the killing of Juke the Jeweler. Charleston White has long criticized Jay Prince Jr. and the Mob Ties brand associated with the Prince family. His criticism generally includes claims that Jay Prince Jr. projects influence in Houston streets culture. Celebrities are pressured to seek protection or approval when visiting Houston, and that Mob Ties allegedly cultivates a reputation that Charleston White believes is harmful. Because again, being pressured to check in and say, hey, I'm here, well, that's just notifying people that you've arrived in Houston when you could have really moved through the city quietly, got in, did your business, and got out. Because as we've seen, there's a history of people who have tried to do as asked. They don't go home.
Just like Takeoff didn't go home, and just like Duke the Jeweler didn't go home. And the feds investigating Duke the Jeweler. Everything that they thought they was gonna do with the state case already been passed to the feds. And this is where everything gonna get shaken up at, because Charleston White, he willing to put the feds on him now for everything that he doing now.
Well, and I mean, to put it lightly, Charleston White isn't the only one that feels this way. He's just the one that's brave enough to speak up and say, no, this is wrong. This is my city, and I don't want to live like this.
Yeah, that's because Jay Prince Sr., he think that he run Houston when Charleston White said that the sheriff run Houston. Regardless of how he feel about it, hit the like button if you feel that Charleston White right about what he's saying. Because everybody kept on acting like Jay Prince Sr. and Jay Prince Jr., they ran Houston when whole time Charleston White saying a whole totally different story than what they've been portraying and putting out there this whole time.
Well, and I think once we really broke down that video of Duke the Jeweler and that dice game, we had the opportunity to look at things just a little differently and see body language and silent communication and whistles and all kinds of stuff that really makes you go, what else does Charleston White know? Because he's bringing to light enough information to put a big question mark out there.
Yeah, and everything that went down at that little spot that J. Prince Jr., his sister, owned, that Charleston White was at, that same place, somebody was inside there, they lured him there, and they tried to set him up. And they end up, you feel me, succeeding with the whole thing. They kept on saying that Charleston White, he did what he did, he said what he said, but he was right about everything that was going on.
See, the one thing with Charleston White too, he don't move by himself.
Nah, he had a girl with him.
He had more than a girl with him. He had people waiting in the car, he had people outside, and he had a female inside with him. So if anybody's been paying attention, I would say he has, because he says, oh no, these people moving by themselves ain't going home. I'm moving with people, because someone is less likely to attack when you have a group of people surrounding you. And then you gotta look at too, if I walked out to my car and 30 people just showed up around my car, I'm not moving by myself.
I wouldn't do it either. Like at the end of the day, and I want y'all to let me know down in the comment section, do y'all think that y'all will do it? Would y'all run, or would y'all stand y'all ground and stay right there?
You know, I think that's gonna be a 50-50 split. And I get it, because we all have things to go home to. We have people to go home to, kids, family, otherwise. Nobody wants to be in that predicament.
No.
But that's how fed up Charleston White is. And
Charleston White was mad.
He's not really the one to sit here and poke a bear, but they keep coming back for him and trying to demand an apology. Why are you so offended if it ain't true?
Exactly. That's why J. Prince Sr., he studied, like, he'd just write a big old paragraph on Twitter and just, you feel me? Or he'll do it on Instagram.
Now, we've seen for years the publicity and the news hyping things up more than what it is, but this particular one, they're going at each other.
Yeah, I'm talking about back and forth for a couple years now.
It's not even the media saying, oh, this happened on, you know, the 4th or 5th of whatever.
Now Charleston White making sure that he get every piece of that footage, because he gonna take J. Prince Jr. and J. Prince Sr. down.
It's absolutely his goal, because he's even said, I'm not even dealing with the local police. I'm going straight for the feds.
Yeah.
We're bypassing all this because nobody knows who's in what pocket.
And Charleston White keeps saying that he running a criminal organization that's different than he just had somebody to shoot at me.
Absolutely. Well, and then when you look at that, you're going to get into the RICO charges. You're going to get into whether we cross state lines. There's a lot more to that when you bring that allegation. Luring people out to a trap. Come on. You don't think these things are eventually going to catch up with you?
It is.
You can only buy your way out of so many cases. You can only buy your way out of so many deaths. You can only cover your tracks so much, and then you go, oh, hired for help. Okay, well, that hire for help is still going to fall on you.
Exactly, and they don't think that it's going to come on them like that. Like, we know exactly what's going on. That's why the Fed said that the stuff that happened with Duke the Jeweler, they got the footage from inside of the dice game, from Duke the Jeweler walking outside to the truck. They said that they had flock cameras and stuff like that up on the top of the poles, making sure they got everybody license plate. And this one thing that actually is gonna cook Boosie and the rest of them, because Boosie, he thought that he got away with it. J. Prince Jr., he thought he got away with it. It ain't gonna go as they planned.
Well, you know, they're trying to save face, and oh, who said they didn't know him?
J. Prince Jr.
Said that he didn't know the Duke.
Yeah.
But Boosie's over here going, yeah, we do.
Exactly.
Order jewelry from him all the time.
Yeah, and we supposed to get some jewelry made today. It's sad.
It is so sad. And when you look at how the events played out, I have questions for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me that Boosie, who's around these people all the time, didn't notice something was off? we tend to know what's going on around us. We tend to know who's moving in the shadows and who's not when we're around these people 24/7.
Yeah, a lot of people knew that Boosie was involved in it, but a lot of people said that he wasn't involved in it. Like, I don't know what to believe now.
Well, then what about 2020, killing of King Von?
Yeah.
Because Charleston was going on about that one too.
Yeah.
He has literally proven that he can connect the puzzle back to J. Prince Jr.
Yeah.
On every aspect. But again,
they trying to play. Ooh, yeah, it's raining out here too. Vlad TV, Say Cheese TV, Hoopty TV, Weenie TV, Oofty TV, Boosie TV, Lucy TV. Listen, right now, the numbers that I'm doing on Vlad TV, Boosie Boo can't touch. The numbers that me and Vlad TV is doing right now, Boosie Boo can't touch. The numbers that me and Vlad TV is doing right now, Boosie Boo can't touch. The numbers that me and Vlad TV is doing right now, Boosie Boo can't touch. Boosie ain't had these numbers, man. Boosie ain't hot as me. The J. Prince shooting, so-called break-in, a little, man, can't nobody beat me. Ooh-wee, can't nobody beat me. Ooh-wee, can't nobody beat me. Ooh, them niggas mad. They trying to beat me. They trying really hard. They trying really hard to beat Charlie. They trying really hard to beat her. They really trying. Baby, get your ass in here. We're going to California. We're going to California. We're going to California. Yep. We're going to California. We're going to California to do a Vlad TV. We're going to Houston to do a Houston interview. We stopped by in Dallas. We got a Dallas interview. Then we stopped by Vlad. We got the Vlad interview. Then we got Adam 22 interview. Then we got Ryan Powell interview. We got interview on top of interview on top of interview. And what did that bring, boys and girls? Money, 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 money. Media page is gonna say falling back. Raise your hand. Man, oh, I live above the weather, nigga.
again, make sure you check into the city where you might not leave from if you do.
You have to. Like J. Prince Jr. and them, that's they motto, and that's what they trying to do to anybody who a rapper or anything like that. And this is what they saying out there in Dallas, Houston, Atlanta.
But that makes you wonder, who gave them that much power to begin with?
Exactly. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're a fan of Charleston White. At the end of the day, we know that Charleston White, he made it back to the podcast safely. Hit the like button. Hey, if you want to see exclusive on what really happened, I want y'all to hit the join member. Hit the join member and you'll actually get the full view of everything that went on, the whole video, the full video.